Daddy Freeze releases the picture of his father, mother, and family in order to prove Pastor David Ibiyeomie wrong. Welcome to Lynda's TV show. If it is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Please, I beg you for a favor. Click on that red button that says subscribe. Beside it is a notification bell. Just turn the bell on so that anytime or day I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. My returning subscribers, those who keep on watching my videos, I appreciate your presence, your comments, both negative and positive ones. Thank you for your contributions. So this is the continuation of the video I made yesterday about Daddy Freeze and Pastor David Ibiyeomie, who is defending Bishop Oyedepo. So I now know the cause of this problem between Daddy Freeze and David Ibiyeomie. I'll be displaying the pictures here, how this thing started. Remember in my previous video, I said I do not know where and when Daddy Freeze insulted Bishop Oyedepo. Now I made a research and I come up with all those things, how it started. Bishop Oyedepo quoted a Bible verse in Ephesians 5 verse 22, which says the only way to a fruitful marriage is total submission on the part of the wife. Until it is in place, every other thing she tries to do will be out of place. A woman who refuses to submit to her husband is disobeying God. As a woman, you might even be a minister of the gospel and your husband is not. The word of God still says to submit yourself to him. A submissive woman is a precious in the sight of her husbands. Ephesians 5 verse 22. This was the chapter which Bishop Oyedepo quoted that is causing all this commotion, and now you will see that it's Free's response. That the Freeze calls his attention to chapter 21 and further submit to one another out of reference for Christ. Do you see where this problem started? This is where Daddy Freeze, according to David Ibiyeomie, insulted Bishop Oyedepo. Now, I am presenting all these things for you guys to see how Daddy Freeze insulted Bishop Oyedepo. Nobody is above mistake. Bishop Oyedepo, I am a lover of him. I love him so much and I wouldn't insult him. I wouldn't allow anybody to insult a man of God because that one itself is a sin. But the approach in which this Ibiyeomie is approaching the whole thing is uncalled for. His words, his actions, his speech in his church is not good. I keep on saying this. So, addressing Bishop Oyedepo's comment on karma, this thing didn't start today. You know, it seems, like I said before, Daddy Freeze is a religious, if I don't know how to clarify him, he criticized the ills, what he thinks that the pastors is not doing well. He bring it to his platform to discuss or talk about his opinion. Come on, guys, we're in a modern world. What is the meaning of freedom of speech? Everybody has the right to speak. You have the right to express your opinion. Whenever you see something going on, you will say it as long as you are not using it to insult or to intimidate others. That is well accepted. So this is from Punch newspaper. They said it was gathered that in a recent post on Instagram page, Daddy Freeze, who is popularly known for criticizing Nigerian pastors, attacked Bishop David Oyedepo of Winners Chapel for saying women should submit to their husband, saying that Oyedepo's advice is a misquote of the scriptures. Pastor Ibiyeomie, who didn't take it lightly with Freeze, blasted, warning him not to insult Oyedepo or talk about him. So, and the social media is also helping to pour more sounds in this case. This thing is something that would have been settled amicably, diplomatically, as two educated people, two people who are exposed. He is a pastor, Daddy Freeze is a broadcaster and a renowned man. He would have written him on his Instagram page or privately, please do not interfere in Pastor Bishop Oyedepo's issue. Then they will settle it without us knowing it. Bringing it here is causing a lot of promotion. Anyway, they are using all those things to get their famous and popularity. Now my question is this: Nigeria has a lot of problem facing them. There is no employment, there is no electricity, there is no good roads, there is no water. Ever since how many months now schools has been shut down. Why won't those people face their anger on the government? Why don't they speak to Boo to reopen school, at least to create more employment instead of attacking one another? This is uncalled for. I am not here to support or to side or to judge anybody, but I am just saying my mind. This is my opinion. You can also say your own. But if you look at it now, those things they are doing is not the problem of Nigeria. Nigeria have a lot of problem that needs to be solved. People are dying of hunger. Boko Haram henchmen, they are taking the life of people every here and then, and nobody is talking about it. For me, this thing Pastor Ibiyeomie and Daddy Fred is doing is uncalled for. It is uncalled for, especially in Pastor Ibiyeomie's size. He did not speak like a man of God. He did not address Daddy Freeze as a man of God. Assuming he insulted him personally, that would have been understandable. But bringing in his parents, his families, his children, his entire generation into this, I do not buy the idea. If you said I'm supporting Freeze, no problem, but I'm just pointing out the fact. How can you call somebody a bastard? You called him half caste. You said where his father, he was born in a ship, and is his profession something, a broadcaster? You said that one is not a job? Maybe the journalists, the broadcasters should also start collecting tithe, offerings, second offerings, sowing of seeds. Then you will know if there is money in this journalism. These are the people devoting themselves, bringing out something that is happening in the society, informing people. Assuming somebody did not record this video, we wouldn't have seen it, we wouldn't have known what is going on. Initially, I never knew that this problem was, happening or existing until David Ibiyeomie's speech. I saw it. I said, wow, when did Daddy Fred insulted Bishop Oyedepo that I didn't see? I went into digging. I saw all those things. Now I know what the real problem is. Nobody is above mistake. Like I said, everybody can make a mistake. And the way I am seeing it here, I didn't see anything wrong in the way Daddy Freeze, he didn't even say anything. He only just, wrote another chapter or verse of the Bible. He did not insult. He did not say David Oyedepo, you said something like it. He did not insult. It's just Pastor David Ibiyeomie that is, making all these things to go out of proportion. Everybody, we are human beings. Scriptures, we don't have it on our heads. When we read, we understand, we interpret in the way we understand it. So if somebody should call your attention or correct you in a mindful way, that shouldn't be seen as insult. Sometimes your comments in my videos, I entertain them because I know that human beings are different. Now, Charlie Boy, Charlie Boy is another story himself. He slams Pastor Ibiyeomie on how he approached Daddy Freeze. Yes, we have every right to be angry when somebody insults you or insult your father or insult somebody that is related to you, somebody you love. You have every right to be angry or to retaliate, but please let us mind the way we approach it. You cannot join others in your angers. He insulted many people in this video. Write your comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Until we meet again, bye bye.